Hello Marvel Heroes fans, today I'd like to talk about how to manage your stash. It has been something that my wife has been requesting for me to create a video on helping her how to declutter her stash because in real life she like to keep the house clean and all, but when it comes to Marvel Heroes she's hopeless. I don't blame her because this is a free to play game and there are a lot of items that this game provide for you to loot and for you to have fun with, but the side effect is that those items piled up really fast and well, it sort of encourages you to get more space. It's one of the way for them to make money, and I'm guilty of getting a lot of stash, and also because I play this game a lot as well, so I do end up with a lot of stuff. And I've unlocked all the heroes in this game, everyone level to 60 at least once, and I've tried different builds and so on and so forth. So I hope to share with you my experience on when it comes to items, what to keep, what not to keep. So I'm going to focus on some big ticket items so that you can take home some of the guidance or some of the ideas, so that when you manage your stash, you know what to keep and what not to. So without further ado, the very first thing that we all have to think through is the artifacts, because this game drops a lot of artifacts. Some are very good, some are like so-so and so on. So by and large, after playing all the heroes, after gearing up close to half of them, I've come to realization that there are groups of artifacts that I use, like for every hero, but there are some that I just don't. So now let's go through some of this with you. The one that I usually restock up for basically just two. The metasensory array, which give you the damage rating as well as +1 power. I use it for almost all my heroes. I can't really think of any hero that don't use it, because +1 extra rank to power is great stuff. Most of my hero would have some kind of crit problem, so this guy is good. This artifact is wonderful for give you crit, and more so even if you hit the diminishing return for crit, the crit damage rating is really good as well. So I found that whenever I look at artifact, I try to stock up on all this, stockpile on all this, because any hero I need to have all these two. Now, sometimes if you don't have the so-called unicorn artifacts, like those that are really hard to get by from the boss, then you may want to look into this Surgeon as well, because it gives you a nice damage rating, as well as the end game stacks like brutal damage. It's not bad. Attack speed, move speed, a little bit of that. It's not a bad artifact. I use it for those heroes that I do not want to put the so-called very special artifacts to, but yet I still would like to it's a good artifact. So whenever I see one, I'll keep one. And I keep quite a lot of them, but sometimes you have to decide which one to keep and which one not. So I try to keep, like, I know what the max stat for each one of them. You can find it easily on the internet, and whenever you get something nice, you keep them, and I keep quite a few of them. Another set that I'd like to share with you is that this one I would say is very situational, but nevertheless, whenever you see them, also stockpile quite a few of them. This one need no introduction. This guy gives you physical attack damage. It's quite a big chunk of it, plus health as well. So it is good to have. It's very good to have. And I think someone did a study on this game. A lot of heroes are physical damage heroes. So whenever I see one of these, just keep them. If you have a lot, then you keep the stats that are good ones. The good ones that you keep. The next one that you find it useful is this one here, the Phoenix Feather. They give you plus damage to energy. So the other one give you physical, while this one give you energy. I find it quite useful as well. You don't need a lot of them. You just need, like, maybe depending on how many heroes you play or intend to play, but I would suggest keep a fair chunk of it, but don't overdo it too much. The next one is the if your hero does mental damage. This one is one of the better one out there. It gives you a buff to the mental attack. You may have a bigger number than this one. This is probably not one of the best, for example, but nevertheless, it's one of those that I have. So it depends on physical energy or mental. These three are the good ones, and stockpile the physical one. The other two you can keep it low, because not many mental power heroes out there. And the next one is the advanced kung fu training sequence. This is something I like as well, because it has the melee power plus the health, and also gain defense rating. I think it's pretty good as a melee hero. So in this game, quite a lot of melee hero, but also bear in mind that this only buff the melee power. So if your hero does both melee and range, or melee in other things that you have area, it may not buff everything. So some hero can benefit a lot from here, that some do not. So, but in any case, these 7 of them are my, like these are my workhorses. I mean, these are the ones that I keep whenever I see an artifact drop. I'll grab one and store, especially the top 3. So now the next couple of them is very situational. Nevertheless, they're useful. They're very useful as well, but they're very situational. You probably need to keep just 1 or 2. So the first one is the one that give you burn effect. So you get damage rating versus enemy with burns. Not many heroes can use that. Human Torch or even Black Widow use it, but not that many use this burn effect. But you got to have one, and go hand in hand is the red hot pepper. I do not know whether you can still get this or not. I think it's one of those event thing that, but if you have it, just keep it. The next one is a hybrid, which is a physical and energy hybrid plus crit as well. So this is pretty good. I mean, if you are playing like Gambit or Iron Man or any other hero that hybrid between the two, which is very popular in this game, just keep one of this. It is good. It is good stuff. And the next 2 is very much, if you have a summoner, then you want to have a Raptor Stone as well as the this advanced version of Regalia. This game doesn't have a lot of summoners, so I wouldn't keep a lot of them, but just keep sufficient number that you never know what hero comes out with summoner or not. So usually you keep for the future, because it's very hard to farm for current anyway. So yeah, so these are the one that I say is very specialized. Keep 1 or 2. If you have the space for it, I really strongly recommend. Especially for this one, it's hard to find a good role for this one, because either one is too low or the other one is too low. So so these are the one. Now the next couple of them, maybe I should separate this one a little bit. Maybe I put this one here. This couple of them, you can use it. You can actually get it from event currency. So for instance, this one, the dupe ectoplasm is one that if you have the hybrid hero is wonderful. It is one of those cosmic events that where you can get one. And the next one is also like for hybrid as well. It's also an event currency that you can buy and exchange for it. So pay attention to the event vendor. And the next one is this chaos portal that give you, if you're a summoner, I mean this is wonderful, because this one added with the other 2 will give you a lot of blind summon ally damage, and that's where all your event artifact should is good for. So I would strongly suggest that if you have some hybrid hero or intend to play some hybrid or summoner hero, just grab one of this event one. This one is really useful. This one is very situational because it's very much area power. Not many hybrid rely on area power, like Jin. And this one is also very situational. Just keep rolling at the event vendor. Check out the max roll from the internet. I do it within 90%. I'm happy I grab one. So you may have a different target, but keep rolling and just grab one when you have the chance. You never know when you need it. The next bunch of it, which there's a couple of other mods, which some of them I don't have, some of them I don't bother to take it out, is that these are so-called unicorn artifact. Those are you farm from boss, like the very famous one is Gem of the Cursed, which give you both the crit and brutal rating. I don't think this one needs an introduction. This one is the most sought after one. Hand of Doom as well. Many people farm for it. This one also very nice. If you have physical damage plus crit plus brutal, then you have the so on and so forth. So whenever you see one of those, like Taskmaster, Danger it's not from I think it's more like the Omega Drive, which is very much random drop in some event and so on. They drop for this. I mean, like, look at this one. It's nice one. I mean, Omega Drive is nice. Danger AI chip is nice if you have the buff the mental attack quite a fair bit, and it has a damage stat as well 5 times. So you can do the maths. And the last one I'd like to talk about is the this one is from Kingpin. I think it's kind of underrated, but people use it for filler. I actually quite like it because it does give you a very nice health portion to it. The damage rating is alright. I mean, it used to be just for melee, but now they open up for everybody. So it's quite a nice one to have. It's very generic. If you look for the last thought, don't know which one to go. Health never hurt to have some, right? Never hurt to have some good ones. So yeah, I mean, this is the first video, and I don't want to run it too long, just in case you are interested only in artifacts. So I do one video on artifact, but there are more videos. I talk about things like team up gear, rings, team insignia, and so on and so forth. Just stay on and check out my video. I'll put in more in time to come. But I think to sum up, just would like to share with you my experience when it comes to artifact. It can be very overwhelming because you don't know whether this artifact is good for what and what and what. But from my experience after playing nearly all my heroes, I mean these are the ones that I really rely on, and I haven't really find something else that probably maybe if you look into, say, this one, I think I may have missed out one, which is this guy here, the idol of Kongshu. This one also very specialized. It buff your melee power after you use your rain power. So if you have those ricochet, hit a few mobs, and then in a run like Captain America, I don't know whether he will be or not. He's undergoing a mini review. Like Moon Knight, those type that you, or Daredevil, those type that you hit a few targets using range while it buff your melee throughout. It's good if you can keep that up. So I mean, to be honest, these are the artifacts that I usually keep and use, and I think you should think. Just take a look at what you have, and and stock up on the right artifact. So just take my word, these 7 of them these 2 you don't need to take a lot, but these 7 of them you probably need to stockpile, especially these 3. Just stockpile for everything else, just keep 1 or 2, that's it. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this part of the video. I will make another one for the rest of the stash issue that you may have. All right, see you.